There's Bill German. He first met the Rolling Stones when he was a teenager. He spent years touring with the band. He would sit in on recording sessions and even stay in their homes. He documents his time with the group in his book, Under Their Thumb, How a Nice Boy from Brooklyn Got Mixed Up with the Rolling Stones and Lived to Tell About It, which was first released in the early 2000s. Now German is updating his book, adding 40 additional pages of stories and dozens of never-before-seen photos. And Bill German joins us now to tell us more about it. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you again, Larry.
You as well. The days before computers, you came up with your own newsletter. How did that make a splash? You wanted to try and get it to the Stones. How did that go?
All right. Well, first of all, like you said, it was before computers. It's when cut and paste literally meant to cut and to paste with scissors and glue. So I started it by printing it in my high school's mimeograph room, by the way, if you remember Mimeo. And I was doing it for about a year at this point. So I started when I was 16 years old, and now I'm 17 years old, and I want to get it to the Stones. And, you know, lucky for me, they were all living in New York City. And they were having a party one day in June of 1980, a couple days after my high school graduation. And I figured I am going to wait for them to come out, and I'm going to give them the latest issue of my newsletter. And I do. And that moment is captured on the cover of the book, actually.
By pure chance.
By pure chance. There was, like, you know, paparazzi out there waiting for the Stones to come out of this party. And what you see on the cover of the book is me handing it to Ron Wood, who's like cut off the frame of the picture. But Keith Richards is in the foreground. But anyway, that moment was captured for posterity. The moment that I met the Stones.
And they received you well, which is amazing for a big-time rock band.
They didn't need a kid like me to hang around. So, like, all the credit to them, you know.
And so why did they let you hang out with them? I'm sure lots of people wanted to hang out with them.
Exactly. I think, well, you know, I was like a Rolling Stones nerd. I knew everything about them. And I think they sensed my sincerity, you know. And the more they got to know me, they realized, like, the kid is not going to steal our silverware if we let him hang around. He's not going to steal our drugs, because there were people who did. You know. And the other thing that I'm realizing the older I get is I realize, like, my whole relationship with them was giving them stuff. Like, even that first day that I met them, here I am giving them something. I didn't want even a photograph or a selfie, which was not a thing back then in 1980. I was constantly giving them stuff. So, like, let this kid hang around. He's an innocent kid.
Before I address what's new in the book, I wanted to address one story from the book that we had talked about previously, where you go to Mick Jagger's house as a teenager and spill juice on his expensive rug. How'd that go over?
Well, surprisingly, he was, like, really nice about it. So yeah, it's some, like, really super expensive rug that he has in his 5-story townhouse on the Upper West Side of New York. And I'm just this kid interviewing him, going to his house for the first time, and I want to make a good impression, obviously. But surprisingly, I really wasn't that nervous, because like, I'm doing what I've wanted to do since I'm a kid. I wanted to be a journalist, and I'm a Stones fan, so, like, this is it. You know, this is as good as it gets. I accidentally, you know, knock over this glass of orange juice that's at my feet, and I see this OJ just, like, go rolling down the rug, and I'm calling out to him, Mick, because at this point he had left the room for a second, and well, he comes back to the room. He had obviously seen it, and comes back with a towel, gets down on his hands and knees, and starts blotting up my mess. And that is a vision I will never forget for the rest of my life.
And he wasn't always that cool about things. But I want to jump to something new in the book about the Keith Richards in the hotel room in Israel.
Oh, yeah. So that's one of the newer stories in the book. Because, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to update the book is because ever since it came out, people have been asking me, like, you know, what did the Stones think of your book? And do you still hang out with them? Those are the two questions I get asked the most. So I figured, let me put in a few stories. So there is a story that takes place in 2014. The Stones are there. They're playing Tel Aviv. This is the only time they've ever been to Israel. And, well, first of all, Mick and Ronnie and Charlie, they go to see all the famous sites, all the holy and historical sites. So, like, the Western Wall and the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Keith never leaves the hotel except to play the concert. So it's like the world had to come to him. It was the hotel room, that was his world. So he invites me and my girlfriend, who is here off camera, to come to his hotel room at the Dan Hotel in Tel Aviv at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we show up at 2 o'clock, and we were told, like, call from downstairs. We call, well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. but Keith is still asleep. Call back in an hour. 3 o'clock, Keith is still asleep. 4 o'clock, Keith is still asleep. 5 o'clock, Keith just woke up and he says, come over for lunch at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So that's Keith Richards for you. Lunch at 8 p.m. and the rest of the story is in the book.
Well, let me just wrap it up by asking you, what makes them work despite the obvious personality conflicts between Mick and Keith? What makes them work and keep going?
Because, you know, all the problems that they've had in their relationship, they really are like brothers. They've known each other since they were little kids. And it's all they know how to do. You know, I do think that they would do it for free. They're not going to, but they would because they love it, and it's literally all they know how to do at this point of their lives.
Bill, always good to speak with you. The book is available now. You can also catch Bill this Saturday at Rattleback Records in Andersonville for a book signing and many more amazing stories. For more information, head to BillGerman.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.